What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 93 of my Total Warhammer 3 Boris Ursus and Zenobiev campaign. So as we saw last time, a coalition of demons made up of the Cornate and Tzeentchian factions set their enmity to us aside to try to rid the world of Uragni. Unfortunately for them, they failed quite spectacularly, though in turn they gave us a spectacular fight for Uragni's army. The first time that we have taken a few casualties, losing a unit of Streltsy and a unit of armored Kossars. Of course, we now have the relatively great ease with which we can recruit them, so it doesn't really matter all that much, but still, a glorious battle rather, and hopefully more to come in the near future. In addition to that, between the episodes, I took a little bit of time to look at diplomacy stuff, and I decided to trade the newly taken Tower of Crack to the Stirland faction for Fort Straghoff, which gives us 3 out of 4 of the territories of Troll Country. Most likely, one of these factions will take the Tower of Crack away from Stirland anyway, so this isn't really a trade that hurts us at all. We just need to pay them for Dajan, as paying for both seemed a little bit too expensive, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that the AI is more willing to give you a settlement when you have 3 out of 4 territories in it, especially if you're their ally. I think it's been modified to do that. Other than that, we got lots and lots of stuff to do, so let's start doing it. We have, let's see... well, maybe not this turn so much. Alright, you still can't move, Alexandra Castina. Zarina Katrin is good for now. Oh, right, this ambush. Okay, so this should be interesting. With the end turn, most likely, if this ambush doesn't fail, Pinforks the Truescent will try to hit Sjoktraken. Hopefully, what will happen is he will attack it, and we will immediately be able to attack him with the reinforcements of the ambushing Svetlana Oristo. Obviously, this army is trash, but together with the garrison forces, should be more than enough to destroy Pinforks. Other than that, Svetlana Stefanovich is currently shadowing Skarbrand, who we have no idea where he will go. Let's start moving back this way in case he tries to cross the sea and go after one of these relatively undefended territories. And it doesn't look like that's what he's planning, so... How fast could we get to Castle Alexandrinov, incidentally? You know what, just in case, we're going to march stance here. Maybe even here. Wait, because what if he goes here and tries to hit Fort Stragov instead? Yeah, you know what, just stay here, Svetlana, we'll see what he does. Otherwise, we have a tech thief, but you're, I believe, not moving for a few turns yet, while you keep an eye on these ogres back here. Money never needs to move, and then the other tech thief... Oh, right, you. We're gonna piss off our allies further. I'm gonna do it anyway. I want the extra tech thieving. Please succeed this time, please. There you go, okay. This did piss them off further, but what can you do? We're going to betray that faction shortly. Now that you have this, Steel Tech and Specialist are both maxed out, but you're still more or less a fighter, aren't you? Oh, you're a temporary fighter. We just gotta make sure not to make you immortal, because we're gonna delete you later. Let's keep getting you Heart of Winter. You're gonna support this army belonging to Masya Zeglov, or Marat Fedosov, sorry, as he moves in. In fact, next turn, you'll probably want to join him. Depends how close Boris is to this faction. I don't know if it'll take 1 or 2 turns. It's looking like it'll take 2. So, yeah. Well, it is what it is. They do have another army somewhere, I think. It's not just this one. I really doubt that it is anyway. So we'll have to figure that out. They have 3 territories, which will be easily taken, I think. We really want to get Yeti Peak for ourselves, though, because obviously Yeti Peak has iron, which reduces upkeep for all of our armies at the same time. Great, great resource to have. Anyway, I believe that's it for everybody, so let's get a battle going. We will start by getting out of Rosh and attacking Elaine over here. It says it's a valiant defeat, but we're going to give it a try. Few concerning units in here with all of these greater demons, but hopefully we could just kill them with our various Kossars. I think we're going to fight this regular style and not cinematically, because I'm thinking that we will have better fights to fight cinematically. Hopefully Skarbrand. I'm really banking on that one. I really want Svetlana to face off against Skarbrand if it's not Uragni, because Svetlana's army is still not super tested, and I'd like to, you know, determine its weaknesses and shore them up, depending on how it performs versus various armies. Whoops, sorry about that. Alrighty. Now, This thing here that we can use as a pseudo wall. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Question is, which units will we be able to lead away with our cav? Switch up right here. Alrighty, you need to stay back because the enemy is going to go for you. Obviously, the Tzar Guard are going to be out front, much as possible. Their flying units will most likely fly over them. Then we'll have another setback here, and armored Kossars like this. Obviously, going to spread our units apart. And the enemy will probably be able to summon Furies as well. But you guys will want to be able to fire through, though most likely they'll be firing at the sky much more so than at the ground. Then various spear units here, like so. 3 more spear units here, like so. You, in fact, are going to hide. We don't want the morale shock of you dying to cripple our army. This is, after all, a weak little garrison army, and I don't want a chain routing because of that. Things like that have happened before. Alrighty, and then you set up here, and I believe that's it. Everybody's in guard mode. I'm gonna group up the ranged units, at least the Kossars, in, let's say, group 3 or 4. You group 1, 2, 3, 5. There we go, start the battle. Alright, you, try to lead some enemies away. You try to lead some enemies away. Ideally, those Chaos Knights of Tzeentch, but, you know, I'll take anything at this point. Hopefully not the Keeper of Secrets, though, because I would like to, actually fight that thing. A Forsaken unit? Well, it's something, I guess. Ooh, if you could lead that Soul Grinder, that'd be lovely. Alright, come on. Oh, don't tell me they're all gonna chase the, tell me they're all gonna chase the Cav. Don't do that, game. Don't do that to me. Alright, you guys keep moving. Gotta pay attention to this. Alright, rest of the enemy army is moving. Yes, get that Soul Grinder out. And you're about to get in range there, Mr. Elaine. You guys stay close. And Soul Grinder, still following along, good. Alright, now it's time to, I think, summon the Land Awakened. While everybody focuses this down, we'll keep the other Greater Demons back. All of you, focus, and you, breathe. If you can't, damn, okay. Couple seconds of distraction, everybody gets charged. Fair enough, though. I mean, not unexpected. If these guys get terrified, though, that's not going to be so great for us. All right, Bear, just distract them. Good. Everybody kill the damn... Ooh, that's not great. All right, the enemy Demon Prince should be down. You guys still just run away. Just run away. Oh, are they already in by our blood? They're full HP. Oh, damn, they're going to run off the field like this, aren't they? Yeah, you keep running this way. Alrighty, enemy lord is done for. Now we switch to the Keeper of Secrets because he's the easier kill here. Ignore the Chaos Knights of Tzeentch for as long as possible. Bear is done for, but we need to distract with more of our Tzar Guard. In fact, you... Nah, just ignore that. Go after the relatively fragile Greater Demons. You, keep running. Right back here. You keep running out here. And try to... not lead them towards our main army. We got more enemies to kill. Alrighty, the Keeper of Secrets should drop very quickly like this. The AI is not good at using this particular demon type, and thus it's done for. Go for that Great Unclean One next. And yeah, all of you range units go for the Great Unclean One. Just knock it down. Alright, you keep running. Good. And alright, your hiding is decent. Huh, looks like those Festering Stooges will destroy our Tzar Guard, but, you know, it's okay. They're doing their job. Alright, down goes the Great Unclean One. Next up, the Chaos Knights. Try to move away a little bit so that we can fire on them from several directions. You guys keep running. In fact, it's time to start leading the enemy towards our main army, as most of the enemies are done for. Alright, there we go. Those Chaos Knights will get destroyed shortly. Well done to the Tzar Guard. Ooh, what do these guys look like? Ooh, I like this. I like this color scheme. Very nice. Very nice. Wish we could get more than one version of the regiment to renown. Alrighty, now you guys are just about dead. I would like for you to chain route, but it's probably limited in possibility. Alright, you guys switch targets to those Festering Stooges, please. You guys get a few more shots off, and then target the Festering Stooges. Everybody else move in. Maybe you can catch those Knights of Tzeentch, actually. Alright, nice. Festering Stooges should be dead shortly, so same with our Tzar Guard, but we won't need them anymore here anyway. Oh, damn, the enemy army will survive by virtue of their Forsaken and their And they're Soul Grinder, won't they? The Forsaken are near the edge of the map. Ugh, that's annoying. Maybe we can get one of our allies to declare war on them and then attack them afterwards? I'm not sure. Well, we'll see. Hey, one of the Tzar Guard actually survived. I'm gonna speed this up now to max because the battle's over. I guess we can watch the Soul Grinder die really quickly. Ooh, couldn't quite reach the battle line and got banished. I don't know why the auto-resolve was thinking that this was I think it was valiant defeat or close? Might have been a close defeat. Either way, it was neither. And yeah, you're not gonna catch him. Damn, heroic victory, good. Yeah, it's annoying that the army will survive, because they could just build up a bigger army after that. This guy was level 1, huh? I wonder if they'll come back with another lord that's a higher level. Whether the lord that was the lord of this faction before was a higher level lord that's immortal or not. But then why did they summon this guy first? Either way, let's take the cash. Let's just take the cash. Yes, pardon those demons and stuff. And you have a Herald of Nurgle in here, or Herald of Slaanesh in here. Now, what I want to see is if you guys are willing to declare war on this faction. Join war against the convent. Minus 20, so you gotta be kidding me. 314, trusted friends. This faction is basically done for, and you refuse to declare war on them. Yeah, there's definitely some issues with diplomacy in that nobody wants to declare war on anybody. Like, you guys don't even want to fight the demons. Like, yeah, we could pay you 20k to do this, but the fact that they won't declare war on this rogue army is kind of silly. And once again, I feel like they should be at war with the demons automatically, not be forced to it, but whatever. You will go for this. And I think that's it for this turn, isn't it? I mean, we still got the ambush. And we also have some buildings to build, so let's build them and then let's go next turn, see if the ambush succeeds. Because if it does, we'll do it cinematically. Markets, yes. This place doesn't, yeah, it needs more growth. Northern Oblast, we've destroyed, I think, the Night Patrol house here, since this is no longer the first line of defense. I'm gonna replace it with a farm for more cash, obviously. And I think we no longer need purchase steps here, so we can now awaken the land. This place will need... if we can buy Dajin. In fact, I wonder if we could buy it now. We have 24,000 money, but, you know, if Scarbrand's coming here, maybe we'll want to hold off on that a little bit. Let's get those merchant traders up. Let's get that farmstead going as well for more cash, and then we'll delete this as soon as Sylvania is maxed out, which, frankly, is going to be a while. Amble Peak, go. Grimtop, market, and you farm. Alright, looking good, and then the Haunted Forest is the last thing that remains, and you are gonna be a Hallowed Forest. Did I say Haunted Forest before? Hallowed Forest is what I meant. I assure me. Alrighty. I believe that's it. Let's end the turn. I am very curious to see whether this ambush thing will work out. Gonna ignore those outposts still until our allies get some more stuff, as in some more territories, which we're kind of preventing by taking all the territories, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And he ran away, despite the fact that Svetlana is not foiled. Wait, what? He teleported. He teleported to go after these Wow, I was not expecting that at all. Damn. But these places all have walls. That's quite curious. You'd rather go after a walled settlement than after these? Huh. I gotta say, that seems bizarre. You're gonna stay in ambush. Ally mobilize against army... What army? Oh, this army. Yeah, good, you do that. Ally mobilizes against army. You continue to do this. Oh, right, they're sieging the Falls of Doom. Faction halted. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's garbage. Oh, and one of our assassins got wounded. That was bound to happen eventually. Terrorize the tribe. Razor Sack Gorcel. Oh, we're working on it, game. Oh, damn it. This is really a bad time to get halted, but I mean, it's always a bad time to get halted, but I hate that so much. And oh, you have got to be kidding me. Watch this guy take Norden from us because we're halted now. I swear. Wait, can we tell you to go somewhere else? Where are you currently trying to go to? Wait, you've been told to attack the Brass Keep. Why aren't you attacking this? Where are you going? Norden is ours, damn it. Oh, I hate you, Zinch.
You
Oh, look, they still want a piece out. That's cute. It's not gonna happen, but it's cute. I hate that we can't do anything. Anyway, let's bring Dodge back up. Invoke. Back up to 19.2k. Good. They're probably gonna swap one of our settlements shortly, too. Oh well. Wait, you're Agni. You're not quite maxed. One more turn. Oh, well, it's not like you can move anyway. Even our heroes can't move. Oh no, and Scarbrand is coming for Castle Alexandrina, but we can't reinforce it. Oh, for the love of... He's not gonna siege it, he's gonna charge it directly, too. We can't get you back. Oh, I hate that ability. I hate it. Quite a lot. What do we have here? Wait, what? Who has a thing? You have a thing? Wait. Why is it showing us this? It must be somebody else. Oh, it's you. Okay. Horse Comrade or Purger. Gotta go with Purger, because this is useless here. And there's another one. That it's not zooming in. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of them at the same time. Interesting. Bolster, Control Pioneer. Definitely Pioneer. You. Banisher or Good Host. Growth is useless in this territory, so Banisher. And you. Fiscally prudent? Always fiscally prudent. Very nice. Very nice. We still have to move you out somewhere else to a better money-making territory, but I don't think we currently have one. Oh, actually, Ivory Road is at 33.5 already, which is quite a bit stronger than the 25 we're getting here. Zorno's School is only at 30.24, but I think that's at least part because of the rating that's going on there. Sylvania, still a little bit on the weaker side. Alright, we're gonna swap you out of High Pass and into Ivory Road. There you go. Should be a little bit more cash after that. Oh, stupid freaking ability. I get so salty every time they use it. Anyway, let's start building buildings. I'm making more cash in Ivory Road, especially as we've now got a further cash increase via that boyar. Wait, via that, not boyar. Ataman. Since we can't do any heroes or anything else, we can at least build buildings. Rosh, you just got attacked. Let's get you your farms or your other things. You are probably going to start recruiting stuff again, and indeed, you're in an encamp stance. Oh, if you could just declare war on these guys, please. Alright, Blackstone Tower, you, Northern Grey Mountains. I swear, they're going to take Gristle Valley because Belinda's going to be one turn too slow by virtue of being trapped now. Oh well. Alright, Riverlinsk. Ooh, yes, we got some good stuff coming in. The next level of Frostholm. So another Frost Maiden available, more importantly, upkeep reduction for both War Sleds and Little Groms faction-wide, though it is expensive. We no longer need the Tribal Canton here, because, well, I guess recruitment costs all armies, but we don't need the growth, so bye-bye. Definitely get that Erengrad Harbor up and running. We want the Akshina Covert Office. We definitely want the pottery for the market income. And what else do we have here? Potentially, we might want to get the smithery. Not 100% on it. Ooh, yes, the Merchant Guild Hall. Lots of cash coming out of you. And then you are a construction cost reduction for -6 for faction-wide. I might get rid of you. I'll think about it. It's still useful at the current time, but it would probably be better for us to get a smithery. You're getting destroyed. Pottery's being built. You are going to get a the special building. Oh, we don't have the higher city ramparts here. Do we need it, though? The attrition -20 is pretty good, but the garrison here is already incredibly strong, so unless it's 2 full stacks, enemy's pretty unlikely to be able to do anything to us. Honestly, we'll keep this for now, but I think I'm going to delete this later on. And let's get that Temple of Manon, or Manon as well. This is also not much, to be perfectly honest, but, you know, Plus 10 melee attack when fighting at sea. We are going to go north to invade the Chaos Wastes, so on the way there, this will at least help. Plus, it feels wrong not to build a, one of these. Also, did we ever build the Imperial Embassy? Grand Citadel, Temple of Ursun, Bokha Palace. Is that at Prague? Magnus Gardens, Bleakness, Citadel of... Wait. Am I crazy, or am I missing something? Yeah, you, Imperial Embassy 1. Plus 10% to legions. It's not much. But it's honest work. We could get rid of the Convent of Ice, but it does give us a hero capacity for Frost Maidens, which is pretty useful. We could reduce the income here by getting rid of the Smithy, or Smithery. Which, to be fair, we're not making a crazy amount of money out of this territory anyway. We don't even have a goldsmith's halls. Considering we're only at 2.4k. Huh, I'm actually surprised that Kislev makes so little money. It could be worthwhile to get rid of the Smithery in favor of the Imperial Embassy. On the other hand, 10% is not that much. You know what, I'll think about that one. Let's see if there's any other buildings to build. Sylvania, you're next. Farmland, and that's everybody up here. Howling Wastes. Ugh, I also hate how they turned this into a completely frickin' admin turn. Not big on it. Also, wait, Ostermark, what do we need to build here? Hallowed Wood. Let's just complete that. Because then this province is essentially complete. Troll Country, what do we need? A bunch of stuff. Oh, right. Right. Leblia and Fort Strogov. I don't know who's gonna attack where. Man. You know what? I think we need to cancel something somewhere. Cancel you. Troll Country, we need this wall here. Not gonna be built in time, unfortunately. Oh well. Oh well, and I think with that we're free to end the turn. You can build a... You know, build a farm for now. We'll replace it with a market once that tavern is gone. Alrighty, skip the rest of this because we can't do anything. Again. Cough, cough, game. Go to hell. And I guess we end the turn and we see what you do, Pinforks. We see what these guys do. I'm expecting Scarbrand's going to just go for Castle Alexandrinov. Maybe we can draw him out to fight Svetlana, but it looks like Castle Alexandrinov is going to fall again. I guess that's just more Khorne and Tzeentch working together. Oh, I love how fast the end turns are now. Yeah, he's a-coming. Probably could have actually summoned a temporary lord here to force him to siege, but meh. Send him to besiege, Novkozy. Sure. Sure. Ally mobilizes against settlement Ostland. And Wellity, if it isn't this guy. You cannot go for this in one turn, can you? Yeah, there's... Maybe from the sea? No, but how long will it take you to land? You know what, let's just move this way and hope that we can reach it before this guy can.
The nation calls.
And take Norden, and then obviously delete this guy. Ally attacks army. Ooh, hello. I'm not sure who they attack. What the heck is going on here? Look at all these heroes. Hey, you know where these heroes would be useful? Up north, if you declared war on those stupid enemies that you refuse to fight. Ally attacks army. Okay, that is actually helpful. And it did not die then. We're going to tell Ungrim to attack you, Mr. Dodd. Yeah, kill Dodd. Frickin' Dodd. Slaughter the Slaughterer. The Blood Demon is out for death. Kill Scarbrand. Okay. Okay. You. How far can Scarbrand reach from here? Pretty far, but... Ugh, alright, move here. I doubt he's gonna go for us. He's gonna hit Castle Alexandrov. He's not gonna siege. We'll try to hurt the army slightly and then move Svetlana in. I'm still very annoyed about it, but what can you do? Let's upgrade Leblia then, and ignore Castle Alexandrinov, because that's not gonna happen. And let's start moving everybody else around. Urogny. Is there somebody you can fight now? Oh man, we need more assassins up here. Forbidden Citadel, you can hold yourself, right? Yeah. You can hold yourself. Question is, where do we send Urogny? We could try to take Doomkeep from Ventress. We can grab Altar of Spawns. I actually would like them to... Okay, you actually... Go away.
Tracker of distinction.
I would like them to take Tower of Crag, so I'm kind of not interested in doing this right now, but Altar of Spawns might be somewhere to take, but we wouldn't be able to hold it. You know what, I'm not sure what to do with your Agni yet, I'll think about it. You, in the meantime, I am sure what to do with, so we'll wound you if you don't fail. Good. And then I think you're going to start moving back this way, because there's clearly a need for assassins out there. You can now move, so delete Mr. Hargroth. Alright, good. And your wound is leveled up now as well. Then, Svetlana. What we need you to do is move hopefully close enough. Like so.
Follow the path.
And then attack this guy with the garrison. I'm really hoping her ambush doesn't get foiled, as that would be unfortunate. And then together with the garrison, attack this guy in the field. I'm not seeing these guys coming down here, so at least we're safe for now. Okay, good. Then Boris.
Anything for Kislev.
Do we allow Ragag to move down here? Yeah, I think we're fine. These places will be able to defend themselves. Yeah, alright. Also, let's just build some stuff while we're here. There you go. Alright, Boris, trespassing is gonna piss these guys off more, but what can you do? You can raid them, that'll piss off our allies even more. Yeah, just go here, we'll attack Misgorge next turn. Then, you, Mr. Marat Fedosov, are gonna go right here. Want that camp dead. And we'll hit these guys next turn. Scout this, please. 2 more turns of steel tech available, but you'll need to help with the attack on the fallen city. Alright, then we got a question for an Ataman. Or an upgrade for an Ataman, if I can find which Ataman it is. This one. What do you have? Favors infantry, favors cavalry. Wait, this is Kislev. Yeah, it's got a favor infantry. There you go. Nice. And, oh, there's another one. Alrighty, Ice Court Informer and Reverend Patriarch. I don't think this place has a church, so we gotta go with Ice Court Informer. Stay faithful to the Tsarina. And that's it for you guys. We could also start doing some more Ice Court stuff, but honestly, we've been spending a lot of cash lately, and I'd rather keep spending it on useful stuff. Beledna. You know what to do. Oh, you can't reach Karak Ziflin in 1 turn? Damn. Alright, well, go here and you can't even raid, so just stay in your own territory then. Also, while we're here, upgrade. What if we move past Karak Ziflin and try to take Karak Asgaraz and... You know what? That might be a good idea. Move here. If we can hit Karak Asgaraz in 1 turn, it might be better to take Gristle Valley and then move back to Karak Ziflin afterwards. Hopefully that works out. Alexander Castina, you're still stuck for 1 more turn at least, presuming that your plague doesn't go to your frickin' settlement and then back to you. You're gonna take Gorcel. You can now land and go steal tech from Brokewater. And it's a success. Lovely. Also, what's our tech thieving at? It's at 289. We gotta get it to 300, which I think should get us by a reduction by 1 turn. At least that's the dream. Alrighty. Keep moving, everybody. You are trying to reach the Svetlana army, unless we get a better Patriarch. Determined, tough, and confident. Yeah, that's no dice. Oh, and we're out of Patriarch space anyway. Pyotr Talichev. You are one of our new Assassin Patriarchs, so you're going to move out there. I'm going to rename you Assassin, because I'll get confused otherwise. I'm glad that they can move while you rename stuff. Alrighty, next Assassin. Who are you gonna assassinate? You know what? You need to move up here. Deal with these guys. There's too many around you, Rogni. Alrighty, Beledna the crit failure. You keep an eye on Ventress, keep stealing tech here. Oh wow, 1,000 gold for this? You know what? You're at 10, there's no need for that. Just stay here. In fact, move out here to keep an eye on the Altar of Spawns as well. I want to see if there's a stack out there. Can't quite see it. Because if there is, then that's something for your Rogni to fight. Alrighty, so that's you guys. Money doesn't need to move. This is still happening. Alright, I think everybody is where they need to be. So the only one that we can still move is Uragni now. Damn. Also, I just want to check that there isn't an army coming for you right now. No, there isn't. Please, please don't spread your plague again. I really need this army to move. It's been ages, damn it. We also need to probably summon another temporary lord. Oh, wait, speaking of temporary lords.
Baron of the Motherland.
Yeah, one turn. Yeah, what I was saying was we need to summon another temporary lord here to take the fire mouth. In fact, let's do it right now. I know it's going to cost us, but it is what it is. Let's use you because we've summoned you before and start moving.
As I deserve.
In fact, I'm almost tempted to summon another temporary lord to take the Eagle Eries.
I am the Slayer King.
It's going to cost us a lot of cash, but it's still faster to do it this way. Alright, fine. Summon another temporary lord. Once again, one that we've used before. None left here, I think. Huh. Okay, what about ice switches? Svetlana Horoshko, you are who? Attacking Cav, you're okay. I think there's a better Cav one, so let's just use you temporarily. Move down here. Eagle Ares. This is gonna cost us like 5,000 gold per turn, so we gotta really get these ruins up and running fast as possible. Okie dokie. Now, time for settlements, then Uragni, then end turn, and we'll see what succeeds. Leave these for now. You are not super important. You, however, are super important. Then we want to get either the breastworks here or... wait. Or I guess this for the extra cat. Yeah, fine, just get that. Sylvania. We get one of these farms here. Wait, no, market. We'll build the farm after. And upgrade you, I guess, and upgrade you. Is this really worthwhile? Is this worth 1,000 gold right now? Probably not. Ever-expanding empire means ever not enough gold. Bizarre. Alrighty, go. But unsurprising. Now, ooh, hello, Marineburg. Good, good, good. More dies means more markets. I love them markets. Whoa, we could have upgraded the port of Marineburg? I thought I had done that. Well, we don't have enough now, so let's upgrade the curtain wall, and then we'll upgrade the other stuff after. Still damn. Alrighty. Now, let's move Uragni. I still have no clue where. We could move him back around to take Bloodfeaster out, but I'm concerned about that. The Winter Pyre doesn't have walls. But Krakadrak and Krakadorden do because they're dwarven territories. Alright, screw it. Uragni, you're going for the Altar of Spawns. I give up. I give up on looking for enemies near us here. We do need you to, however, move around in an encamp stance. So go here. Plus, this way we won't interfere with, hopefully, this guy attacking Black Gulch. And, ooh, there is somebody here. Good. That'll possibly mean a good fight. Alrighty, so with that, I believe we end yet another turn. Hopefully we can find a fight after this. Skip the rest of that. And unless I'm forgetting something, did we siege anything? At this point, there's so many units or so many armies that I'm starting to forget who's doing what. Nah, you guys got one more turn. Alright, end turn. Let's hope nothing failed. Yeah, this was always going to happen. Well, you guys have said before that you enjoy last stands, so I guess we're gonna do a nice little last stand for these poor units. They have absolutely no chance at killing Skarbrand, but hey, we might as well watch them die in glory before Svetlana avenges them.
At them, eat 1,000 floggings for any man who hesitates.
Yes, you tell that door. You tell that door, good. Alrighty, so here we are back again at Castle Alexandrinov. Last time we fought here, or last time that the enemies took it back from us, I didn't bother fighting the battle. Oh, it's a cool tower. I didn't bother fighting the battle because there was a stack right behind the original stack and it felt pointless to me. And you guys ended up saying you wanted to see the last stand. Well, here we are again. It's come full circle and it's time for a last stand against Skarbrand. Obviously, honestly, Skarbrand himself is pretty much impossible to kill with the army that we have. 90 armor, he's got healing, he's probably got insane resistances too, 28 missile and 37 physical together against a force that will primarily deal non-armored piercing missile damage. So yeah, between his regeneration, it'll be impossible to kill him, plus the rampage that he does. Fortunately, however, we can try to dish out as much damage as possible to the rest of his army, as we do have a fairly decent setup. Honestly, if we had a good garrison, or if we had a proper garrison army in here, I'd be pretty confident that we could win, because this particular map is once again one of the good ones. There's essentially only 2 points to defend, this choke point and this choke point, although I suppose you could consider it to be this one or these two, depending on how you want to defend this. But either way, you can essentially blob up your entire set of units around the main victory point, and there's even a tower up here, though unfortunately there is only one attached to this particular victory point. Plus, any enemies that come up on this side have to essentially run a gauntlet of our units shooting down on them, and we do have the high ground advantage for anybody that goes straight up the middle or even from the side here. So once again, pretty good setup. It's just that we're facing a force that's far too elite for a garrison like this to well, face. Looks like the enemy's going to bring in its flyers first, 2 bloodthirsters leading the charge together with some Furies of Khorne. They're of course going to run into a fairly massive number of Kossars, armored and unarmored alike, so the damage should certainly be there. Just as they come in, the AI really does a good job timing this by summoning a unit of Bloodletters onto the field at the same time. We're going to countercharge it in the background there with our Kossovite Dervishes, not so much because I think they can dish out a lot of damage, more so to block the enemies and prevent them from doing too much damage to the Zargard, which are obviously a much more necessary unit to keep, or a unit that we actually want to preserve. Looks like the first of the Bloodthirsters has already taken, what, 40% damage, and it will continue to take damage as a bunch of our Kossars will continue to focus it, together with the other one. In fact, they're actually taking pretty good amounts of damage. You're at about half HP now, and you're at about, well, you're about to be at half HP as well. Well done, Kossars. How much armor do these guys have? They got 70, a little bit less than Skarbrand, probably less HP, and I take it these guys don't have natural regeneration. Oh, and their missile resistance is not even comparable to Skarbrand, but they do have a little bit of ward save, though. Alrighty, surrounded by those Zargard, it looks like the first of the Bloodthirsters is gonna drop. I love that thing they do when they die and then they roar and it explodes. There we go. I like that. It's a great animation. And oh, they died at roughly the same time. Damn. Well, I guess we got to watch one. Yeah, I like how there's a bunch of corpses surrounding the corpse of the demon as well. Very appropriate. But yeah, out of all the demons, I think, or the greater demons, the Khornate greater demon roaring in anger when it finally gets brought down does feel very, very appropriate. Alrighty, anyway, the main force is still coming in. It looks like for whatever reason Skarbrand decided to run at us rather than float at us, which I think is actually probably a good thing. If he had gone here by himself without the rest of his army, nah, I still doubt we could have killed him. We probably could have done some damage to him. I think the only way we could have beat Skarbrand here was, and I didn't try this and now I'm kind of regretting it, was to send a unit of Kossovite dervishes out and hopefully lead him away from the battlefield. If the entirety of the rest of his army had died, we might have been able to cripple his leadership enough, even at 120, just by army losses, that he might have died, as in become banished at least. I still somehow doubt it, but that would have probably been the only chance we had. That said, though, we would still have to defeat his entire army to actually accomplish that. And Bloodthirsters aside, there's still a lot of enemy units coming in, and a lot of enemies that could break through our lines, like Gore Beasts. We got more Minotaurs, actually several units of Minotaurs, a couple units of Blood Crushers around, and yeah. Not looking so great. Alright, speaking of Gore Beasts, here they come together with the Skull Crushers in tow, charging at our Zargard while Skull Cannon shots fly overhead. And we're gonna summon our Elemental Bear right in the face of this. I was hoping to essentially stop the charge of the Skull Crushers and prevent them from dishing out too much damage and supporting those Gore Beasts. It would be preferable, obviously, to bring the ladder down with our ranged fire. Ooh, nice shot from that Skull Cannon. Actually doesn't look like nearly as many shots are coming in, but oh, the summon came in here, and yeah, these things do really well, don't they? Ah, and here comes Skarbrand charging in as well. Ah, he's gonna do his Fire Breath. Ooh, wow, that actually clipped several units at once. Very nice, very nice. And I assume he's gonna turn on the Elemental Bear now, who is, oh wow, yeah, a single hit brings it down by about 20% HP, so a couple more and it'll drop. And he's got Minotaurs and Skull Crushers to help, so the elite-most units of Khorne other than the Bloodthirster. And just like that, down goes the Elemental Bear, and here comes Skarbrand leading the rest of his units. Looks like he has a pretty decent amount of splash damage. We're obviously going to move in our armored Cossars to try to block him for as long as we can, while our regular Cossars try to dish out some range damage, but it's not looking like it does too much. I mean, he's barely taking any damage, and he's got enough HP that his healing is really nasty. If this was an entire force of Ice Guard, or if we even had like 2 or 3 units of Streltsy, we might have been able to bring him down, but not like this. Alrighty, keep it up, Cossars. At this point, I decided that it was probably pointless to try to kill Skarbrand himself. He's at full health again. It doesn't work. It just plain doesn't work. So instead, what I decided to do was to have them focus on any individual units that we could, like, for example, the Gore Beast Chariot, the Minotaurs of Khorne, and the Blood Shrine, and the Skull Crushers there. If we can bring at least a few more of them down, even as the enemy charges in, we could at least damage this army. Plus, we do have the tower helping us out in dishing out a little bit of extra armor-piercing damage, and a second tower that should be up in 20 seconds. So a little bit of more damage after that. Looks like the Minotaurs, at the very least, are taking quite a lot of damage as they drop continuously under fire from like 4 or 5 units of Cossars, and down goes the unit completely destroyed. Next, we're going to focus on those Gore Beasts and those Skull Crushers. But Skarbrand will be through the melee line soon. I think all of our Zargard are dead at this point, and only armored Kossars and Kossovite Dervishes remain. Of course, they do have that little extra 30-second wait time because of By Our Blood and the unbreakable effect that it gives, but they'll probably die to a man, and then we'll just charge. It looks like one Gore Beast Chariot remaining in the pile, so hopefully we can bring that one down as well. Come on, there we go. Down goes the Gore Beast Chariot, and now we've killed, I believe, 4 enemy units. That Bloodletter unit, I think, was the summoned one, so the fact that it got banished doesn't really matter. Alrighty, well done, everybody. Try to kill anything else you can, but now our melee line is broken, and there isn't much left. Too bad our priest over here can't run into that door that he was preaching at the start. Although I do like that the door is basically level, huh? It's like to scale. It's nice. Alrighty, well, 'twas a glorious last stand. They managed to to go to hell having brought some Bloodthirsters with you, I think is pretty damn decent. Khorne at least might appreciate it, although he might not appreciate the fact that they got brought down primarily with a ranged fire instead of glorious melee combat. Alrighty, there we go. Pyrrhic victory for the Exiles of Khorne, and actually interesting that it talks about the Exiles instead of us, but whatever. The replays do weird things sometimes. Interesting that it is a Pyrrhic victory for the AI, but I can absolutely believe it, considering we appear to have killed several of their very decent units. This will also potentially make it quite a lot easier for our nearby army to come back to retake Castle Alexandrinov and get our revenge. We really need to take it and then build it up properly so it doesn't die this easily. But of course, I blame this entire thing on Zine Breach and that stupid frickin' Stop All Armies ability. Man, alright, let's see what damage we actually managed to do. Alrighty, well, we tried. We managed to banish 2 Bloodthirsters as well as a Minotaur unit and a Gorebeast chariot, so at least the army is considerably weakened. Unfortunately, Skarbrand himself, regardless of the fact that we tried focusing him with, I think, 6 of our Kossars plus the armored Kossars, he took basically no damage to any of that. Oh, he had missile block chance on Charmed Shield, too. Presuming that he actually used it, but yeah, he took like no damage from that, so there was no way to bring him down. Comparatively, the Bloodthirsters were super fragile, and really anything in their army was probably super fragile compared to Skarbrand, but you know, that's as it should be. Okay, so he's captured Castle Alexandrinov. That's kind of interesting. If he stays there, and we're in range, we might be able to kill him. You want a defensive alliance, Lorelorn? Yes, but why would we bother? Why would we bother when you're already at war with all of our enemies? There's no purpose to it. Sorry. Oh, actually there is. Wait, do the arrange a little accident thing. We've done that like a dozen times, and I just realized... Oh, ambusher discovered, cute. And, oh, hello. Boris, you're near another Pinforks. There's just Pinforks everywhere. And you can fight him possibly this turn. Interesting.
Get it done.
Interesting indeed. Alright, we'll have to think about that. Wait. Kshina Informant, you are finally healing, and oh man. There's a little army here. Okay, well that means 2 things. You can go into encamp stance, you're gonna move here. We're gonna have to make you a temporary army. Camp might be garbage, but you still need to destroy it in order to take Eagle Ares. Looks like our Dwarfen allies are... Wait, what the hell? Where'd they go? Did they die? They couldn't have died, could they? We told them to attack Dodd. How's that possible? I think they might have died to something. It said ally army mobilizes against army, but... he had a good stack. This looks like garbage. It seems very strange. Nonetheless, it is interesting. So, 2 things that we need to be clear on. First of all, Pinforks, the other Pinforks. We cannot reach you in 1 turn, but we can get close enough to the settlement for us to sally out, potentially. Let's also take a look at various other things. First of all, ooh, Urogny. You're starting to get surrounded. Darius moved right beside you. Are you crazy, Darius? Urogny will destroy you. Okay, well that guy's dead. This is what I wanted to see. Are we able to reach Skarbrand in a single go? Unfortunately not. Damn, he's probably just gonna sail out and hit Dietershofen. Can he hit it in 1 turn? No. So it will get the wall up and running before he gets there. Is there anything we could do? He's probably just gonna run. We might be able to ambush him on the way to Leblia, though. You know what? Go here. Although, there is a concern. What if they try to ambush us, damage our army, and then this guy attacks us right after? Oh, he's only a level 7, so it's probably not as concerning. You know what? Let's go for anywhere where we have a higher ambush chance. No, not really. It's all 50. It's all 50. Alright, well, just move as close as you can. I'm hoping that they move towards Leblia, rather than... Watch him move this way instead of this way. Alright, we'll figure that out. Maybe like... So, do we want to get as close as possible or no? Is this... Let's do this. No, you know what? Don't get too close. We don't want the ambush to get foiled and identified such that they attack us together. That would be bad. Because your army, let's face it, is not strong enough to fight them both. One will most likely be a challenge, at least currently. You still don't have Gust of True Flight. Let's get you that, at the very least. Freezing Winds or Best of the Court. You know what? We have lots of Ice Guard and Zarguard, so it feels like Best of the Court is probably by far the best investment we could do here. I do want to at least Ah, damn it, we need 2 points in this, don't we? Damn. Alright, fine. Just get Gust of True Flight and Freezing Winds. We'll go for Best of the Court next. I think the ability to cast is going to be more important here because we have... we actually have Winds of Magic power reserve to make use of. Anyway, this is not going to happen this episode, and if we can't find a proper battle... I mean, I don't think we will be... Well, I guess we did just fight that last... Oh, wow. And I didn't realize it, but we're running out of time here. Alrighty, well then instead I think I'm going to call it... There's lots of battles to do right now. And I guess we'll start off the next episode by either trying to fight Pinforks with Boris here, or trying to... Ooh. Hey, these guys are at war, right? Yeah, they are. But we want to declare war on you, too.
I return.
See, if we attack you together with you, this guy's gonna run. Anyway, we'll figure that out next time. We're gonna attack that with Boris. We're gonna start moving our various little armies forward in the Mountains of Morn. Gonna be careful, but probably try to hit Pinforks the Truescent here with Svetlana next episode, as well as try to have Uragni fight something, and potentially... And I still don't know what we're going to what's going to happen here, but within the next couple turns there's going to be like a dozen battles to do, so stay tuned for all that, and don't forget to leave a like and comment as usual. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.